We can also modify type by modifying the anchor points of the type after we convert it to outlines, and we can modify type with the various pen tools available to us. So let's take a look at that. First step, again, let's draw a text box, and let's type in the word PN tool, pen tool, make it all caps. Should be the default Arial black. 24 points is the easiest to work with. I'm not really picky about what typeface you use, but I just suggest you use Arial black 24 points just because it's easy to see. How do we convert that to outlines? Well, we've done it before many times already. Hit the selection tool, the black arrow, so I can see the bounding box, type, create outlines. Nothing to it. Enable the zoom tool, the magnifying glass. Zoom in nice and close so we can see what we're doing here. So after we converted it to outlines, we can see the anchor points. If I enable the direct select tool, the white arrow, and deselect, first deselect, I can select any one of these points individually. Let's say I'll choose the tip of the letter N here, click, hold, and drag, and I can modify it that way. So on your exercise, click, hold, and drag with the direct select tool, the white arrow, and just change the shape of the letter N any way you'd like. Now a very powerful way to modify type is with the pen tools available to us. If we go over to if you're not familiar with Illustrator, if you go to the pen tool, hit the drop down menu, there's the pen tool, add anchor point, delete, and anchor point tool, which are covered in other videos, but we can use all these to modify our type. For the purposes of this exercise, let's just use the anchor point tool. Okay, so let me do that again. Drop down menu for the pen tool, choose anchor point tool. Now let's go to the letter T here. Anchor point tool, I'm hovering over where I know there's an anchor point and it'll give me a visual. Click, hold, and drag. The anchor point tool, if you don't know, converts a corner into a curve, and it will convert a curve into a corner. So let's convert this corner into a curve, and you can do all kind of weird things with this. Let's go over to the letter O, find an anchor point on a curve here. If I just click on it just once, click and let go, it makes it into it takes that curve and makes it into a sharper corner. So I can get one of my letter O's and make this funny looking, almost scalloped look to it. Okay. So if you could emulate something similar to that, that's all I want to see. Use the direct select tool to distort a letter form. Use the anchor point tool, which I have enabled now. You can see the cursor, to convert some of the anchor points in some of the letter forms.